shape animation. One of the good and important animation is the animation of shapes. Shapes, as you know, are the regular and default shapes you can create inside Flash, which is a normal drawing. Like the drawings you can create with all the drawing tools, oval, rectangle, polystar, bezier or pen tool, the line that can be created as a simple drawing inside Flash. When you have like shapes, you can create nice and quick motions, and we can find some samples. As you can see here, here is a curved line that can change to be straight line, which can be considered as morphing. The morphing is a change from a state to another. As you know also, there is morphing software that can create the morph between bitmap graphics or bitmap images, and now in vector drawings like Flash and vector animation, you can find also the morph between shapes. When you have the shape change to another one. Also that you can find here. Here is a square and a triangle, and you can find each of them morphing to a different shape. The square is turned to a circle, the triangle is changed to a square. And this is very easy to create inside Flash. Let's go with a sample. We can create like this one. Simply, when we create the new document in Flash, we can start to add a shape. The shape can be this square. In the timeline, we can insert the keyframe that enables the motion. By pressing F6 from the keyboard, we can create the keyframe. What we can do is only to remove the shape from that keyframe and to replace with another one. For example, this oval can be the substitute. So, in the first keyframe we have a square. In the last one, it should be turned to a circle. And the simple shape tweening you can apply. As you can see, here is the change. In the same way, you can create morph with different objects. And the nice sample we can watch here and apply with is this nice smiling face that represent the happiness. We can change the status to be unhappy in a nice motion like this. What it changes only is the curve that represent the mouth. And we can go with this nice sample to know how to create. It's simple for you to create like a circle and to fill in with a radial gradient with these two colors. Also, you can create the eyes in the same way. In a separate layer, you can create the eyes. You can create one, then to duplicate and take a copy. The behind ellipse includes that gradient from light gray to white, and the other one, the other ellipse for this part of the eye. Regarding this mouth, it can be simply just a circle like this one without a fill. After, you can cut, select and delete this part of the mouse, and simply you can drag this to use in your face. When you have this one, there is the first keyframe for the mouth. It's now smiling. And in the last one, we can change to that status. Let's try to do it now. I will take this frame, copy, then to paste in the last keyframe. So it is the same status. How to modify that mouth to represent the different state? Simply, you can select the curve in the last keyframe. Then, from the Modify Transform, you can choose Flip Vertical. Flip Vertical will turn to the opposite direction like this. And the simple tweening shape can create the in-between motion, as you see. These are all applications of shape animation. I think it's also easy for you to create like animation scenario. Simply, you can create the first drawing, the first circle in a keyframe, and the last keyframe should be the bigger one and in the new position. For the second layer, circle 2. It should be here, and until the first one reaches the position, it should remain the same place. So as you can make this using another keyframe to keep the first or the second circle in the same position. After, it will start moving. So a new keyframe can be added.